on Facebook. I want to get back to a more creative style of painting. Not that there's anything wrong with photorealism. It's a wonderful form of artwork. But I want to reawaken that artist in me that once was a joyful little child painting away, not caring what everybody was thinking of it. This painting is going to be mostly a monochrome style painting. It's not going to be a lot of different colors. I got a lot of plans for up in here, just sorting through them in my mind as I sit here and start to work on this. Let me get a little close up for you on it so you can see a little better the detail. Well, lack of detail, I should say. And it's hard to see from back here. It looks kind of dark. Camera's having trouble focusing. Now the original drawing was sketched out on just a piece of paper with some pastel pencils. Then I changed it up. Actually, I photographed it, printed it out on my printer on my computer, and transferred the image over to this illustration board. With my opaque projector. Nothing wrong with using an opaque projector, saves you some time. I'm going to switch on the light here. Hopefully it'll help you see a little better what I'm doing. It's a little bit brighter, a little easier to see. I'm also going to add a little more water to this paint. Find the illustration reducer tends to make it dry a little faster in the cup and on the tip. And I don't want that. I want it nice, transparent, easy flowing. Alright, let's keep painting here. And in case you're also, excuse me, wondering, the pencil I use to transfer it onto this illustration board is a Rembrandt colored pencil, orange. I prefer to use orange. It's Rembrandt Polycolor by Lyra, and I use the orange because it tends to disappear into your image when you're doing flesh tones. I also use a black or a white depending on what I'm working on. Like if I'm working on a t-shirt and and it's a black t-shirt, I'll use the white pencil, and if it's a white t-shirt, I'll use the orange, especially when working with flesh tones or animals. You hear the fan in the background making a lot of noise. Right now the color I'm using is burnt sienna. Straight color, nothing buffed. Like I said, I'm using the illustration paint, and it's a transparent paint unless you buff it with the opaque white. Very loosely putting in the body. I don't want a lot of hard lines or details in this. I want it very shadowy, very fluid, very liquid. And I'm just building those layers upon layers. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm picking the tip of the airbrush. You can also use a hollow tip Q-tip wet with a little bit of water. Custom Micron is one of my favorite airbrushes. Gives me a lot of versatility for the lines. I can go into very close detail. I can go into very loose, soft detail. However, if I got a lot of area to cover, I'll use Iwata Eclipse with a bottle, or I'll use a Iwata CS